hits, 9 runs, 9 earned, 3 walks versus 13 strikeouts. And he will be facing Josh Hogue to lead things off. ACC opener for Georgia Tech. NC State opened their ACC schedule last weekend with a sweep of Boston College. So 1-0 count to Hogue's going to scoop past Ellis, the catcher. And 2-0. Hogue stands in, left-handed batter. 400 on the season. He's got 2 home runs, a triple, and a double. There's a first pitch strike from Patel.
A nice pitch to get back in the count right there.
Hogue's going to sky it. Left field. Making the play is Peyton Green, the NC State transfer, for out number 1. So Hogue pops out. That's going to bring up Garrett Pennington. Mentioned he is leading the team in batting average. He's also leading the team in hits and doubles. Got 9 on the season. Wichita State transfer. Nice change of speeds there to start off the at-bat. 1-0. Garrett Pennington was at a smaller college, Central Missouri, then went to Wichita State. Now at his 3rd college. We got a chance to talk to Coach Avent earlier in the week. He talked about that could provide an advantage, just the experience that he brings to the Wolfpack. Being different places, and he's going to take a strike. 2-1.
Coach Avent yesterday was talking about a lot of the transfers in that they have put some incredible leadership skills into this team.
Patel's not going to get the call. 3-1 count. Pennington has had 9 multi-hit games already this year. It's got a 3-1 count with 1 out. And ball 4. So Pennington will head down to first. Here's a young man, when I found out I'm calling this game, I really was looking forward to seeing Makaravich. He's a switch hitter, 3rd baseman. Transfer, as you mentioned, from ECU. Bats here, 1 out, runner on, and off the plate.
Got a pull side shift going on him here a little bit.
He has a lot of it. Shortstop Peyton Green on the 2nd base side of the infield. And a 2-0 count. Runs it up there for a strike. 2-1. How are you in the shift?
Didn't like it one bit.
No,
I was a lefty
most
myself.
hitters don't.
So it didn't start coming into play too much until I was winding my way out of the career there.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it didn't become popular before. It's killed a lot of lefties, that's for sure.
Sure did. Two balls, 2 strikes. Patel checks first. And delivers. Gonna miss. Run it full, 3-2.
That's a good 2-2 pitch right there. Very good pitch.
Dangerous hitter, full count. And not gonna get the call over at 3rd. They checked an appeal down to 3rd and held up. So back-to-back walks for Patel.
Number 14, Jacob Cozart.
Down and away. Here comes Jacob Cozart. Cozart's a fine hitter himself, 375 on the season. Leads the team in runs. That's what you want if you're Danny Hall and this pitching staff. Throw strikes. No free passes. You've already given up 2 here. And that's grounded. On to second. Not going to get the double play. Jones fielded it cleanly and will race the tag over at second. So runners will be at the corners with 2 outs.
Now batting for the Wolfpack, the center fielder, number 16.
So fielder's choice for Cozart.
Serrano the third.
Here's Eli Serrano the third. Sophomore, 311 on the season. Runners at the corners, but there are 2 outs. Takes a first pitch ball. Serrano is sophomore. Fuquay Varina, North Carolina. There's a throw over. Has Cozart back. Up in the zone, fouled off. Still feels like Mason's trying to place those pitches in there rather than just feeling comfortable out there. As that one's fouled off. 1-2.
Yeah, Friday night start, ACC opener sometimes might have a little bit of jitters out there. Just juices are flowing. Tell you what, though, he's able to get an out right here. He settled in nicely and limited the damage to 0 in the first inning. That'll be big.
Here's the 1-2. Back to first. Cozart has not stolen a base on the season. He's the Wolfpack catcher. Here's the 1-2 once again, and must have been low. 2-2.
It's a couple right there off the inside corner that he's just missed with.
That one's fouled off, going to get out of play. So we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on and 2 out. Serrano batting .382 with runners on this season. All right, he runs it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And ball. Oh, they're going to say he swung and strike out. Patel does exactly what you said, Jeremy. Limits the damage after. It's going to be facing a Georgia Tech offense, though, that has just been crushing the baseball. 15 runs last Friday night, 16 runs game 1 of a doubleheader last Saturday, 17 runs the second game, and 18 runs the following Sunday, as Younger will stand in. One thing you can't do, you can't give up walks. You want to limit any type of hit batter. Keep these Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets off the base paths if you're Heifel. And he starts Younger off with a strike. Younger 364. Shoots that one foul. Drew Burris, who is in the on-deck circle, got a lot of starts at that #1 spot in the leadoff spot. They moved him down in the order last weekend, and Younger up in the order, and he was fantastic in the leadoff spot. So it's got a 1-2 count here. Danny Hall seems like he's found a nice formula as ACC schedule starts.
It's a good balance of tinkering with the lineup there at the beginning of the season. Move Drew into the 2-hole. Get somebody on base in front of him for those 10 homers he's got.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Lively crowd here at Rush Chandler. Foul back. Two. Again, fouled off. Great battle between Younger and Highfill here.
This is the exact kind of at-bat that you would want from a leadoff hitter right here. 6 pitches. You've seen everything he's got already. Battling, letting the rest of your teammates go up there and see what he's got for the day.
Comes inside, runs it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Takes ball 4 high.
Great at-bat right there. Terrific at-bat.
So Younger will head down to first base, and the dangerous Drew Burris will stand in.
Number 8, Drew Burris.
Burris out of Perry, Georgia, Houston County High School. Outstanding looking freshman. Big signing for Danny Hall to bring him in. He is not disappointed at all.
Tell you what, I've been so impressed watching his start to the season. Just from the way he's handled himself, the way he's, obviously the product on the field has been amazing, but how he's handled himself, getting a chance to meet him. What a terrific young man.
It's got a 1-1 count here with a runner on and nobody out here in the bottom of the first. ACC opener, always exciting time. Throw to first. You all have all those preseason grinds, trying to play as top caliber as you can to prepare for your ACC schedule, because this conference is no joke. They've got some real fine baseball clubs. That ball's going to be shot foul out of play. They're working a shift on Burris. So lots of room between first and second base.
Youngstown State do that to him last weekend as well, and he peppered a double in the right center field gap.
Sure did.
A sign of a mature hitter.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Ran it up there, 90-mile-an-hour fastball. And Burris will go down for out number 1.
Now batting for the Yellow Jackets, the catcher.
That was a neat battle between Highfill and Burris.
As Highfield's got some two-seam action on that ball running on everybody's hands. So he's living on that inside corner like that. It's going to be a tough night. Going to have to make a miss over the plate, or hopefully he's missing off the plate.
Here's senior Matthew Ellis, transfer from Indiana. See his numbers there, throw back to first. Ellis 298 on the season, slugging .509. With runners on, hitting .270. Wolfpack threatened in the first. Now it's the Jackets with a runner on and 1 out. Two-0 to a dangerous hitter in Ellis. There's a strike on the outside edge.
It's a great 2-0 pitch right there. Two-seamer right on the outside corner. Not much you can do with that.
And shot right to the second baseman, and then doubling off Younger is Falskin. Combined, these two coaches have more than 2,600 wins among them. What a joy. We got a chance to talk to him this week about his team, and they have a nice mixture of transfers and returners and freshmen. As here's Drew Lanphier, the freshman from Wendell, North Carolina. But he's done a fine job with this NC State program. Take him to a College World Series. Trying to stay undefeated at the ACC. Two and one. It was the Wolfpack that were on a 5-game win streak. They had a midweek game versus UNC Greensboro and took it on the chin. 18-3, I think, was the final score. So you know you want to get that taste out of your mouth
quickly.
Yeah. Patel will step off. So Mason Patel got the start here for Georgia Tech. Walked two batters there in the first, pitched around it, trusted his defense. They made some plays behind him. And it's going to be ground ball, backhand by Kearse on to first. It's going to be a great play by the third baseman and a long throw to erase Lanphier.
What a play right there. Backhand side, slides, squirts out of his glove a little bit, stays with it, comes up and fires a strike to first base. An outstanding play.
And here comes Brandon Butterworth, the junior, 255 on the season. But going back to Patel, walked those two batters, got the strikeout to end the inning. And that ball's popped up. It looked like he came out with a lot more confidence here in this inning, as that ball's going to be put away by Burris. And with two quick outs, maybe even more confidence building in the young man.
Absolutely. You know, pitch count ran up a little bit there in the first inning, but two quick outs here. See if you can put the third guy away and start that third inning with your pitch count right where you want it to be.
Here's the right fielder, Noah Souls, 283 on the season, Thomasville, North Carolina. Pitching there for a strike.
Working both sides of the plate so far, keeping these guys off balance. There hadn't been a whole lot of solid contact made.
Souls was drafted out of high school by the Diamondbacks, decided to come on to NC State. He had 2 home runs against Virginia Commonwealth University early in the season. His only 2 home runs on the year, and that ball's going to be skied to left. Younger will put it away. Easy inning for Georgia. Honored with probably his 3rd or 4th Hall of Fame induction. Just a legendary figure in college baseball. Certainly here on the flats at Georgia Tech as Mike Bichetti will bat. The senior, 345, 5 home runs on the season. He's going to send one deep to center field, but in his tracks, Serrano will put it away for out number 1.
Now batting the shortstop, number 9, Peyton Green.
Here's Peyton Green. He wore that familiar red and white of the Wolfpack last year. He was a everyday starter for the Wolfpack. Wonder how he feels about tonight's matchup, or this weekend's matchup.
It's got to be a unique feeling going back and facing the team where you spent some time before, but in today's age of college sports, it seems to be happening much more often.
Yeah,
so I don't
no
think
doubt.
it's as
inside 1-1.
It's always a little uncomfortableness facing an ex-teammate, especially if he was a buddy.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Heifel, with the help of a line-out double play, got the Jackets out in order after walking Younger. And Peyton Green's going to sky one to left at the wall. Hoag's going to put away for out number 1. Boy, that carried a lot further than I thought it was going to.
Yes, it did. It looked like that ball got in on him. It did just enough there, but almost got enough of it to get it out. But good play by the left fielder to track it down.
Gave it a ride, did Peyton Green. Well, you know, he would have liked to watch that get over that wall. Younger, in unfamiliar territory, was looking for that wall. As Cam Jones will bat here with 2 outs, nobody on. Jones, the senior, .339 on the season. 20 hits, 5 doubles, a pair of home runs. He's going to send one to center field. And Serrano will put it away. It's an easy 1-2-3 inning for the Wolfpack and Sam Heifel. So we hit 5 in Division I. Mason Patel back out on the bump, facing Carson Falskin, looking for his first hit on the season. And Patel again coming out here in the 3rd, looking very comfortable. He's got an 0-2 count. Not going to get the call there. That one's off the plate, evens it up 2-2. Paulson's going to foul it off. Made his first career start May 11th. Back in 2022 at shortstop. And then his only other start, as he's going to chase one, was on June 25th in Vanderbilt, part of the Pac-13 in the College World Series, where he played second base. He suffered an injury and was limited in 2023 after 2 major knee surgeries. Mentioned got the start this past week. He's going to send one just out of the reach of Bichetti, and he's got his first hit. And his teammates giving him a hand. Battling back from injury, 2 major knee surgeries, getting a chance to start, now getting a hit in the game against an ACC opponent. It's got to feel special.
What a terrific story, and that was a terrific at bat as well. Fouled off a couple pitches there. Was able to shoot a ball to right field and get on base.
All right, back to the top of the order. Josh Hoag popped up to the shortstop. His first at bat, batting the 1st. Chased one, 0-2. Falskin diving back safely. Patel delivers the 0-2, swing and a miss. Went right at Hoag there. Second strikeout of the evening for Patel.
Good sequence right there, keeping him off balance. Didn't waste a pitch, 0-2. Came right after him with a changeup.
And here's Garrett Pennington. Walk back in the 3rd, was stranded at 3rd. Walk back in the 1st, rather. Was stranded at 3rd. Leads the team in batting, .419 on the season. Also leads the team in doubles with 9. Back to first. Ball sent deep into the outfield towards the gap, at the wall, and gone. You can forget about it. Pennington, second home run of the season. He's going to plate Falskin, and it's a 2-0 NC State lead.
He got into that one right there. Got extended, drove that ball.
Big time shot by Pennington. Down in the zone, just got a hold of it. There's another dangerous hitter in Makarevich. He tries to go yard with that first swing.
So they're taking some hacks now.
Yeah. 0-1. 388 on the season. He also walked back in the first. You tend to start looking at those things like, you know, with leadoff hits and that come home to roost and those walks. You're very lucky in the first, if you're Patel, that one's fouled back, to get out of that inning unscathed. Walking back-to-back batters. Did a nice job of coming back and getting the fielder's choice by Cozart and striking out Serrano. Now you find yourself down 2-0. Ball sent up back behind first base. Bichetti in foul territory will put it away. Route number 2. That's going to bring up the great catching prospect Cozart. Grounded back to first. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning. First pitch in their first strike. Could have been that one in. Stays outside. 1-1. Line on his hands. Again comes in his hand, on his hands, out to left field. Younger's got a beat on it and will put it away. But damage done, a single by Carson. Weekend versus Youngstown State, leads the team in hitting with 388. Also leads the team in walks, so he's got a good eye with 17 walks on the season. And there for a strike. Highfield had a clean inning back in the second with 3 flyouts. He's ahead in the count here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rolled over 1. It's going to be a tough play. Highfield delivery carries him away from the third base side. That's where that ball ran to. And it's going to be a single by Brocious.
Great hustle down the line there. It's going to show you just good things happen when you put the ball in play, shorten up your swing a little bit, you never know what's going to happen.
All right, here's Bobby Smarzlak. Here's Brocious. Bounces it, had some spin away from that pitcher's mound. Bare hand, made it close. Smarzlak swings the first pitch, 0-1. Started seeing Smarzlak in a pinch hitting position last weekend. 282 on the season. He's got a pair of home runs and 3 doubles. Jackets trailing by a pair of runs. Right back where it came from into center field. Brocious threatens to go to third, but Serrano was on it very quickly, and Zmarzlak has back-to-back singles now for the Jackets.
He scorched that ball right back up the middle. Highfield was ducking.
Batting for the Jackets, the third baseman, number 6, Carson Curse.
All right, Carson Curse. Curse, the freshman, 348 on the season. Out of Pope High School in Marietta. You're Wheeler, I'm Walton. So we all could, you know.
Got that district covered.
Got that district covered. There's a strike.
State champion here, too.
Yeah. Lost to Houston County in the state championship last year. I got corrected by one of the fans here last week when I said Pope won it last year.
They won it in 22, right?
They did, yeah. And he's going to bunt. One play on to first. You got runners in scoring position with 1 out for the Jackets. Curse does his job.
It's good fundamental baseball right there. First and second, nobody out. Perfect time to drop one down, and he laid down a beauty.
And you got Younger batting here with 1 out. Walked back in the first. That one's going to be rolled to third. No play at first no play at home, on to first for the second out. And the Jackets play to run.
Good aggressive base running right there. Ground ball to third. Had a little bit of hang time on the chopper, but that's a ball that's a 50-50 one whether you go on. Took off as soon as that ball hit the bat and was able to make it. You hesitate just a second there, and he's got to play at the plate. He took off as soon as that ball hit the bat.
So a runner at third now. Here's Drew Burris. Struck out his first at bat, takes a strike here. Linus Baker calling balls and strikes tonight. Cozart does a nice job blocking that one. Ooh, comes inside, nicks him. So now runners at the corners. And Matt Ellis scheduled to bat here, and he will.
Now batting for the Jackets, the catcher, number 55, Matthew Ellis.
Ellis hit a mammo home run over the right field fence against Youngstown State.
Tell you what, I got a chance to come watch batting practice one day a couple weeks ago. He is a big boy.
He is a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Big, strong.
With some bat speed.
293 on the seasons. Bats here with 2 outs and runners at the corners. Takes a first pitch. 0-1 count to Ellis.
Good 0-0 backdoor slider right there. Get ahead in the count.
Foul back, 0-2. Nice job by Heifel getting ahead of Ellis. Ran that one up there at 92 miles per hour.
2 outs, 2 strikes right here. This is one of those ABs where whatever you can do, put the bat on the ball and see if you can get it in play. Try to stay the big part of the field. If he beats you in, you tip your cap sometimes, but try to stay the big part of the field and get the ball out there.
That one's high and outside. Good placement, though, if you're trying to get him to chase. Off the plate once again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Changes speeds that time.
The action pitch right here, 2-2. You don't want to get to 3-2 and have Burris get the head start at first base.
Here's that big pitch, in on his hands. Ellis fights it off, stays 2-2. They'll do it again. And strike 3 called. Second strikeout for Heifel. And the Jackets strand 2. But they do play to run. It's 2-1 as we lead the all-time series, 78-62. But how about the Wolfpack sweeping the Jackets last year? 3-0 as Serrano will face Patel, who's after that first inning, walked a couple batters, has looked really strong, even though he gave up the single and the home run last inning. Doesn't seem like he's lost any confidence.
Just daring him to bunt into the shift here, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Third baseman playing shortstop, giving it to him.
Gonna do it again. Take a strike. Well, that's how you do that.
Yep, absolutely.
That one's in the dirt.
That's that little chess match of you get a left-handed hitter up, you have the shift on him, and hey, I don't want to say you waste an AB here, but you waste a couple strikes trying to bunt one when it's probably not your forte. Next thing you know, you're down 1-2.
Going to be grounded to first. Jones on a knee, flips to Patel for out number 1. So that means Lanfear will bat here with 1 out. Drew Lanfear, the freshman, grounded out to the third baseman to lead off the second inning. First pitch just off the plate. Another strike. Oh, it's 1-1 now. 1-1. Good location there by Patel, though. And a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looks like he's really found the feel for that slider here last couple innings. Wonder if he comes back with another one back foot here. Yep.
He comes in on him, and it's going to be flared out to center field for a base hit. Good at bat there by Lanfear, the freshman. And he'll bring up Butterworth.
Sure was. That was a good swing. Pulled his hands in, got just enough of the barrel to muscle it out there in the outfield on a tough pitch.
Now, I have to say this, just as because I'm a broadcaster. Last week we had Trey Pancake, who was a catcher and first baseman for Youngstown State. Today, Brandon Butterworth. Butterworth's the syrup. Just saying.
It's a pretty good coincidence right there, isn't it?
Very good.
What's your syrup of choice?
I just like the maple syrup. I mean, I don't even know if there's a brand to it.
The pure maple?
Pure maple, yeah. On a stack. Whew. One and one's the count. One out, runner on. That one's going to be sent to left. If it stays fair, it'd be trouble. It does not. Into the Jackets pin. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. First season for Patel with Georgia Tech, was a Panther last year, just across the way. Ground ball is going to get past Jones. Runners will be staying at first and second. Lanphier does not try the arm of Brocious.
Now batting, number 2, Noah Soles.
Here comes Noah Soles.
It's funny you mentioned that. That was an interesting hold there. I thought it's kind of a tailor-made ball to go first to third.
So here's Soles, flied out back in the second inning. And their first strike.
He's been able to use that couple ABs on the lefties. Start him off with the backdoor slider, get ahead in the count. There's not much you can do 0-0 with that. It's not really a pitch you want to offer at, but it's a good job to get ahead in the count with it.
Big swing. 0-2. The longest outing for Patel is 4 1/3, which he did last Friday versus Youngstown State. Let's match that here. Well, not quite. 2 on. 1-2 count. Evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Too far away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off. Soles waits, ground ball. Green, 1 play to first, and it's not going to get in there. It's going to be bases loaded with 1 out for Falskin.
Great hustle down the line there. It's a tough play for Green. Playing up the middle just a little bit. Second baseman over to the right. Couldn't quite get there in time to beat the runner, but good hustle, but good play as well.
Back-to-back-to-back singles for the Wolfpack. And you're going to have Matt Taylor pop out of the dugout for a visit. Kind of makes you think about that not taking third on the single. Throw to first. Now it's going to be held on to by Ellis. His dad, Tim, played baseball at Long Beach State and was a member of the 1993 College World Series team. His uncle's Mike Scott, played for the New York Mets, Cy Young Award winner in '86. Been around the game and people around the game his whole life. Falskin takes it outside, 3-0. They did call that a strike, so it was 2-1, now 3-1.
Wonder how aggressive you are right here if you're Falskin. You got to be really zoning in on the spot.
Patel will step off and think about it. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Big pitch there by Patel to run it full.
Good battle right here.
Got to root for the kid that's battled back from all those injuries. Ground ball on to second, on to first, and there's that double play that Georgia Tech needed to get it. Yep, and he is out. It is an inning-ending double play. Straining a couple runners for the Wolfpack as we head to the bottom of the fourth. The Jackets trail by a run. Bat here. And Green waits on deck. Bichetti flied out his first at bat. Now he's also a transfer. Georgia Tech only had one returner from a year ago starting. And tons of transfers coming in. One of these transfers is Bichetti from Fairfield University. He was a first-team all-conference player, Collegiate Baseball National Player of the Week a year ago. It's got a 1-2 count here from Highfield. Make it 2-2. And chased one, swing and miss. Bichetti did not look comfortable there at all. Third strikeout for Highfield. That'll bring up Green. He drove one deep to left field his last at bat. Two and 0.
Tell you what, I love Peyton Green's setup. Love Peyton Green's setup, the way he has his hands, simple approach, and he generates some bat speed through the zone.
That one's skied. Put away by Pennington. Out number 2.
Great start by Highfield of this inning.
Yeah.
After the delay with the review, put you on ice for a few minutes there to pop out and get 2 quick outs.
Cam Jones will stand in. 333 on the season, a pair of home runs. Flied out to end the second. There's a pitch outside. Jones, a senior. He's also a Georgia State transfer from Houston County, Georgia. 3-time All Sun Belt Conference selection as a member of the Panthers. Ground ball right back to the mound. Played into the shift. Butterworth makes a strong throw, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Wolfpack. They maintain a 383 on the season. He's 0 for 2 this afternoon. Down and in, 0-2. McKee's a freshman. Out of Kennesaw, Georgia, Mount Perrin Christian. Gonna be fouled back. Ellis gives it a look. He was rated as the number 35 right-handed, 35th right-handed pitcher in the country and 5th in the state of Georgia by Perfect Game, coming out of high school. And it's in there.
Tell you what, throwing from the extreme first base side of the rubber right there creates a interesting angle for lefties coming across with the right on his fastball.
Way out in front of that one, fouled off. Three balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. In the 5th inning with the Wolfpack leading the Jackets 2-1. Ground ball, Bichetti on to first. For out number 1.
Good play right there. Covered some ground in the shallow outfield grass, got to his feet quick and made a good throw.
Here's Garrett Pennington. Walked in the first, homered in the 3rd. It's a 2-run shot for Pennington. That's where the Wolfpack's 2 runs came from. First pitch out of the strike zone, 1 ball, no strikes. One and one. Not gonna get the call there. 2 balls, 1 strike to Pennington. Swing and a miss. 2-2. He'll run it 3-2. He last pitched against Youngstown State. He got the start, went 4 innings, gave 2 hits, no runs, 7 strikeouts, and ball 4.
Now batting, number 99, Alex Makarevich.
Here's Makarevich. Walked and fouled out. Bats here with 1 out and a runner on. Sends it to Brocious, who caught it while retreating for the 2nd out. Aggressive swing there by Makarevich.
Well, he drove that ball well straight away right field. Looked like he almost was reaching a tad for it.
Yeah.
Almost one-handed, but still got some great carry on it.
Here's Cozart, 0 for 2, reached on that fielder's choice back in the 1st. Two note now to Cozart. Go to first. Pennington has not been a threat on the base pass this season. Not stolen a base yet. Not attempted. Ground ball up the first base line, foul. Georgia Tech in that shift here for Cozart. Here's McKee's pitch, and it's going to go off the umpire into left field. Runners will have to hold there, and let's make sure Gregory Scott is all right. That took a chunk out of the official.
Right off his shin, wasn't it?
Yeah, right below
Hopefully
the knee.
not knee, yeah. That was hunting him down.
Tends to do that. He says, I got this.
He's going to have that golf ball egg on his shin tomorrow morning.
So Serrano will bat here with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Serrano struck out in the first and grounded out in the fourth. That one will be up the first base line, foul. But the longer and the cooler it gets, sometimes that'll start hurting worse.
Yeah, it's going to settle in about the bottom of the 6th.
The adrenaline now is probably holding back some of that pain.
Check the shift right now.
Yeah, you got
well over there.
Yeah, you got.
Right, so they must be pounding him in.
Pichetti right behind first base. Green behind second. 2-1 count. Georgia Tech fans didn't like the call. Fouled into the ground. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Coming back with the same thing, you think, here, 2-2?
I would think so. He
buried that slider on his hands again.
Didn't look comfortable on that last swing. Got a piece of it, however. Stays outside, gets him looking. What do I know? Tate McKee gets it done.
I think that was a perfect. They need to get the shin guard up there like the hitters wear. So.
Yeah. All right, here's Brocious. Singled and scored back in the third. First pitch strike from Highfield. Fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. Highfield still around the 90-mile-an-hour range for his fastball. Take something off there, 1-1, 1-2 rather. Brocious 400 on the season with a home run and 16 RBIs. 2-2.
Highfield with 54 total pitches through 4 innings. 1 walk, 2 hits. It's a very efficient stat line right now through 4.
Bounced high. Falskin fires on to first for out number 1. Barzlak will bat. You kind of may feel the opportunity there in the first inning for the Wolfpack to put more runs across, as they left 6 runners on base so far. Only played at 2. As Marszalek jumps on the first pitch, Pennington puts it away for a quick out number 2. So that'll bring up Carson Kearse, the freshman. He laid down a sacrifice bunt back in the second to advance the Jacket runners. First pitch high outside. Oh boy, nice pitch.
Looks like he's in a little groove right now. Working quick, getting right back on the rubber.
Yeah, the scouting report was a fast tempo on the mound.
It's held true so far. He's not messing around, trying to fill up the strike zone. Not missing much, creating a lot of early contact. It's a veteran pitcher right there that understands how to pitch. Work the zone, work both sides of the plate.
And ball's sent to right, but foul. Gave it a charge.
It's a pretty good poke right there.
Yeah, it
just
sure
foul, but
was.
that cleared the wall.
Traditionally, McNeese Baseball Park, that right field area is, the ball travels very well out there. You'll think it'll be a pop-up. Next thing you know, it's into the evergreens.
It does. I've hit some BP on this field a few times,
Yeah.
and I've noticed that myself. Little jet stream out to right center.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two. NC State trying to stay undefeated. They swept Boston College last weekend to open their ACC schedule. He's going to send that one to left, deep, and out of here. Carson Kearse has his first collegiate home run, and it knocks the game at 2 apiece. That was a no-doubter.
It was. He got hold of that one. What an at-bat. Fighting, fouled a couple balls off. Foul homer Oppo. Catches one inside, pulls his hands in, and puts it on over the fence.
Wow. He watched it.
A great job of sliding his hands in right there. You watch that swing. He pulls him in. Able to keep that ball fair.
He's fired up. Maybe that'll get the Jackets bats going a little bit here. As Younger back to the top of the order bats with 2 away. First pitch was a ball to Younger. Couldn't check his swing, 1-1. So with the injury to John Giesler, who's the only returning starter in the field for the Jackets, Danny Hall was looking for a third baseman to step up, and Carson Kearse has definitely done that. And he's tied the game 2-2. That one's the opposite field foul, out of play. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Younger trying to extend the inning here. Outside, 3-2. sometimes they say broadcasters curse. You know, we're talking about how good Heifels doing.
No.
You've just experienced your first.
I'm sorry.
Let you know.
Sorry, Sam. Apologize.
That's right. Happens to the best of us. So when you were batting, you know what the broadcasters are saying back there. So when you struck out, it was their fault, not yours. Now it's your fault.
It was always my fault.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It always was. Why do you swing at the bouncing splitter in the dirt?
I'm guessing no one said, I bet you hit a grand slam your first at-bat in the major leagues. And broadcaster ever predict that?
I don't think so. At least I haven't heard of somebody claiming that one yet.
Yeah. Younger walks down to first. And here's Burris. So Highfield, first time we've seen him struggle in quite a while. Facing the hottest hitter in the Jacket lineup with a runner on. The score tied 2-2 after giving.
Burris.
Mentioned Burris coming in, leading the team in hits and doubles, triples, home runs, RBIs, slugging percentage.
This feels like a moment for him right here, doesn't it? Got a little momentum
Definitely
on
can
Georgia
be,
Tech's
yep.
side.
Ooh. 79 miles per hour. Looked like it was right down Peachtree. That one will get out of play. 0-2.
Good job of Highfield composing himself there after the homer and the walk. Come back, get ahead 0-2 on Burris.
He's going to send it deep. That ball's towards the gap and out of here, Drew Burris.
There's that moment.
He does have his moment, and he puts the Jackets up 4-2 with a two-run shot. Second home run of the inning for the powerful bats of these Jackets.
Second time this inning, Howells dropped down sidearm, which would freeze a lot of righties. Burris was able to stay on that pitch, not leak the front side, get enough of it and drive it over the left center field wall there.
What a at-bat by the freshman. And here comes another dangerous bat in Matt Ellis. Two home runs in the inning for the Jackets. 3 runs in. Popping out of the dugout is Elliott Avent.
Curse. You know, he
Yeah.
did 2 quick outs from Sam, and then he was able to battle and make them work, which he didn't have to do the first 2 hitters of the inning. Got one, and that's all it takes sometimes to start a rally and get you guys rolling.
All right, so the 1-0 count to Ellis. And their first strike. Ellis lined into a double play and struck out looking. He's going to ground it second right into the shift. That will be out number 3, but the fireworks do damage. As Tate McKee will now take the mound with a lead and face NC State's Lanphier. Ball's popped up. Looks like it's going to get out of play and will. Lanphier grounded out and singled back in the 4th. 368, a pair of home runs, 12 RBIs on the season. Takes ball 2. Couldn't check his swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just off the plate, 3-2. Yeah, checked his swing on that one, and it's a walk to lead off the inning for Lanfear.
Now batting number 3, Brandon Butterworth.
Now here's Brandon Butterworth. Transfer from Western Carolina. Out of Monroe, North Carolina. Junior.
Come on, Butterworth.
Having some conversation between Butterworth and Coach Avent. Count will be 0-1 with a runner at first base. I wonder if he missed a sign, and that was the.
Just thinking the same thing.
That was a hey, buddy.
You don't see the batter called to the dugout to talk very often.
He's not going to square there. 0-2. That one's going to be lifted to right field. Brocious goes back, and it's going to be catch made at the warning track.
That man took off too.
It did. Lanfear was basically at second base thinking it was going to get over his head.
Looked like it. He was able to make up some ground right there. Tiny bit of
Batting for the Wolfpack number 2.
angle across, but then was able to really turn on the jets and make a great catch going back on the warning track.
Here's Noah Souls.
He's got a couple tough ones out there in right field today that he's made nice plays on.
Yeah, he sure has. Souls out of Thomasville, North Carolina. Ledford High School. Coach Avent mentioned how many players they get out of that Ledford program. Souls is senior.
Always appreciate the players that go mustache
Oh, yeah.
for the Jumbotron picture.
And collegiate baseball players tend to be pretty creative with those profile pics that'll end up. Brett Barfield for Georgia Tech's got one. He's got a good. If we get a chance to see him this weekend. 2-0. There it is. Back over to first. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Souls served as the leadoff hitter most of last year for NC State. Strike. Didn't like the call, but it was in there.
That's that tight backdoor slider from the first base side of the rubber. It's so hard for a lefty not to give up on that pitch. You're able to clip the corner with it.
Here's a 2-2. Jones in the dirt, 3-2. One out of the inning, a runner at first, throw over.
Send Butterworth at first. It's 5 for 5 in stolen bases this year. Give him a head start with 1 out.
We'll see what he does. Runner does go, ground ball, gloved by Jones. He'll tap first for the second out. That'll bring up Falskin. It looks like he may have a pinch hitter here. Chase Nixon.
Pinch hitting for the Wolfpack. Number 12, Chase Nixon.
Nixon comes in, 273 on the season. Pitch hitting for Falskin. Nixon takes a strike. Son of Trot Nixon. Also playing with his brother here at NC State.
Trot Nixon, Red Sox great.
Yeah.
What a terrific career he had. Part of some of those fun Red Sox teams.
His brother Luke also here on the program at NC State.
The Kevin Millar, Johnny Damon years.
Yeah,
Nixon
that's
was out
right.
there.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's going to be sent the other way. Left field, going to get down. Wolfpack will close in on the Jacket lead with a run here. 4-3. Nice bit of hitting there for Nixon off the bench.
Sure was. Tough guy to come in and face, and that was a good piece of hitting right there. Stay on that just enough and shoot it to left.
Yep, dropped just in front of Younger. And the run scores easily. Another walk you can put in the book that's come back to roost. And here's Hogue. Josh Hogue, 375 now in the season with a pair of home runs. Bats here, 2 outs. Runner at first base. And there for a strike. Top of the 6th, Jackets lead 4-3. Ball 2. 4 runs on 4 hits for the Jackets, 3 runs on 7 hits for NC State. Jacket fans wanted the call, not going to get it. 3 balls, 1 strike. Checks first. And that one's off the plate. So Hogue will walk. Runners at first and second now, and here's Pennington. He's homered already once today and walked twice.
2-out magic last inning for Georgia Tech, and NC State's returning the favor here.
Matt Taylor's going to come out and talk to McKee. See Cam Jones, not Cam Jones. Cam, yep. Ellis is in the pen. Cam, 29 on the season. Hit his 2nd home run of the season earlier this game, back in the 3rd. Takes a first pitch strike. Behind Pennington is the RBI leader, Makarevich. Don't want to get to him with runners on here. Way off the plate, 2-1.
Pennington hit that homer a few innings ago. Something popped in my mind. I've been sitting here trying to think of who his stance reminds me of. Little Luke Voigt.
Okay.
Yep. The lean back.
Yeah.
Kind of the leg kick with a little bit of rock. Just keeps his balance all the way through.
Oh, and he's crushed one. I believe it's going to be foul, though. So 2-2.
Both look strong as a bull, too. Big old legs on them and arms. Strong boys.
And he swings at that one. It's going to get away from Ellis. The play will be at now 4-3. Here's Pichetti. Takes the first pitch. Bell high. Strike one. Pichetti's flown out and struck out. Heifel still on the mound for the Pack. Swing and a miss. Do have arms throwing in their pen, however. And on his hands, fouled back.
I like Coach Avent sending him back out right here. Showing some confidence in the senior after a little bit of a rocky inning last inning, but I like that. A lot of coaches are quick to pull the trigger sometimes, but I think that shows a lot of confidence for him. And he instills confidence in the other guys on the staff that he's going to stick with me and ride me out there.
You feel like the relationships there, that you're going to trust your pitcher if he says, hey, I got something left. Again, foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Heifel, a graduate student. Played with the U.S. Baseball Collegiate National Team in 2021. Ground ball. His dad, his mom, and his grandfather all attended NC State. It's outside. Grandfather Joel played baseball at UNC Wilmington and NC State, pitched professionally with the White Sox in the Phillies organization. So not only is he a legacy ball player, he's a legacy member of the Wolfpack. Good battle by Bichetti here to lead things off in the bottom of the 6th, and it's ball high, 3-2. Outside, he drew a walk. So Bichetti's on the base for the first time this afternoon. See what this last pitch was. It's too far out.
Good take.
Here comes Peyton Green. Green 0 for 2 on the afternoon, 368 on the season with 5 home runs. And you're going to have a visit. Inning. And unfortunately for Highfield, he's on the hook for the loss if the Wolfpack can't come back in this one.
Fanning looked like he had a four-seam cut and a curveball warming up there. That'd be his three-pitch repertoire.
Facing Peyton Green. First pitch Green sees is fouled off. Another big shift on for the jacket hitter, all three infielders, and that ball sent fairly deep, and Peyton Green, two-run shot, his sixth home run of the season, and the Jackets add to their lead here. The NC State transfer is fired up. Went the other way with it.
It's that pretty swing we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Almost seems like he just flicks his wrist and is able to hit the ball 360 feet to right field. Very impressive. Compact stroke.
Here's Cam Jones. So the runner at first, Bichetti, belongs to Heifel. The home run belongs to Fanning. And here's Cam Jones, 0 for 2 this afternoon. He's got a 1-1 count. Grounded up the line. Extra bases for Cam Jones. It bounces off the wall. Cam Jones is going to cruise into second and stay there. So double for Cam Jones. That's his sixth double of the season. Here's Brocious. Jackets up 6-3. The spin.
Let's see if he's going to show bunt right there. Runner at second, nobody out. Wonder if he's going to drop one down or at least try to hit a ball to the right side to move him over to third for with one out. Didn't tip his hand though.
Yeah, Brocious had a single in the third inning. Didn't square there. 1-0. Brocious has been hitting the ball well. Down away, 2-0. That one's off the plate. No outs, 2 runs in the inning for the Jackets. There's a get him over strike. He's going to walk him. Second walk of the inning. First attributed to Fanning. Here's Bobby Zmarzlak. Singled back in the third. He flied out. Time called at home plate. Cozart making sure everyone's on the same page. So Marzlack sent it up into the sky. Right field. Going to be played by Souls. Runner tags to third. So Marzlack just got under one.
Gave it a ride out there.
That'll bring up Carson Kearse. Kearse, of course, homered back in the fifth. He also had a sacrifice bunt in the third inning to move runners over. So he's contributed in many ways just to score runs for the Jackets. Runners at the corners, one out. And their first strike. Runner goes from first to second. Played by Short. On to first. One run will score. But Kearse drives in a run.
A nifty play by the shortstop right there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure he got a glove on it, but he sure did.
Now batting number 18, Trey Hooker.
Hits that mound, big hop.
Able to spin and make that throw. That's a nice play. Very nice play.
Back to the top of the order, here's Younger. First pitch he sees is corked to right. Play it home plate's not going to be in time. Sliding in safely is Brocious. The Jackets have an 8-3 lead.
Now batting number 8, Drew Burris.
And back to the batter's box is Drew Burris with a runner on and 2 outs.
Great hustling from second base right there.
Oh, yeah.
A ball that's only 15 feet past the infield cut. You're able to score from second. 2 outs, put your head down and took off as soon as that ball was hit. Able to score on that ball. It's really good base running.
James Ramsey having a talk with Burris before he hits here with 2 outs and a runner on.
He did it last time he came up and he went deep, so I figured it worked. Let's try it again.
Same thing here, sir, if you don't mind. He tried to, swing and a miss. Try to do it again. Up in the zone, 0-2.
Regroup for a second, shorten up, and let's see if we can put one in the right center field gap. Took your 2 whacks at it. I give you the 2-strike approach just a little bit.
Lay off that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner goes, throw down to second. Not going to get the tag. So runner advances to scoring position with 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Burris. Burris, a perfect game All-American and Under Armour All-American out of high school. Tied the state record for RBIs with 73 his junior year.
I really like that call right there by Danny Hall, sending him stealing on that. Puts him in scoring position for Burris right here. Worst case, he gets thrown out, and you got Burris leading off the inning next inning with a clean count.
2-2. Strike 3 called. So Burris will go down looking, stranding the runner there at second. Top 7, 5-run lead for Georgia Tech. Off the plate, ball 1. Makarevich walked in the first and is flied out twice. One. Down in the zone. Hill got the start last week against Youngstown State. Ball skied. Bichetti will camp under it, put it away for out number 1.
Ball had some hang time on it right there, didn't it?
Oof.
Now batting number 14.
That means Karzit will bat here. Cozart will bat here. 373, 5 home runs, 13 RBIs. Reached on a fielder's choice, flied out and singled. So 1 for 3 on the afternoon.
This is that lefty AB we were talking about over the break.
Yeah.
Kim Hill does not look like a fun guy to step in there off of as a left-hander.
You don't have a whole lot of time to pick up the ball very well.
Slings it just enough, 3/4. Get you bailing real quick off the front side.
Here's the 1-1. Strike.
Easy approach, a lefty-lefty. As uncomfortable as it is, you got to stay left center off this. It's the only approach you can have. Pull an off-speed pitch if he leaves one up, but you got to stick left center all day long.
Swing and a miss.
Then he does that, and it's unhittable.
Yep. Cozart goes down. First strikeout for Hill. He's got another lefty bat in Serrano coming up. What's this pitch?
Now batting number 16.
Front door slider right there. There's not much you can do. See, it's impossible not to buckle on that and be able to pull the trigger. Ball's coming from second base at you, it feels like.
Serrano struck out twice and grounded out. That ball's going to be lifted to right. Or right center. And Burris will put it away for the final out. Cam Hill comes total. And back here to live action. Hollis Fanning back out on the mound for the Wolfpack, facing Ellis. There's a pitch in there for a strike. Two balls, one strike to the leadoff hitter. In the bottom of the 7th inning. Ellis has lined into a double play, struck out and grounded out. That one's way off the plate, ball 4. A little bit of surprise to see Fanning come back on the hill after he struggled. Came in, gave up the home run, then the double. The walk and another single last inning. He walks Hollis here. Here's Bichetti. Bichetti bats with a runner on, nobody out. Jackets trying to add to their lead, pick up their first ACC win of the season against the number 13 NC State Wolfpack. And the Jackets 12-4 coming into this afternoon. They've played some tough competition, but you kind of want to compare them against your conference opponent. So far, so good for the Jackets.
Great start. Both of these teams have been swinging it, coming in, playing some great ball, but I think it's a different level here when you pick up ACC play and everybody flips it up just a little bit.
Ground ball. Buttersworth. Falskin on to Pennington for a double play.
Nice turn right there. Very nice turn.
6-4-3 twin killing.
Now batting number 9.
Great turn.
Reed.
Yeah, that ball wasn't hit very hard.
Yep.
Able to get 2 on that.
Bang, bang play. And here's Peyton Green, homered against his former team an inning ago. That's here with 2 outs. Oh, 1 count. You see 379 on the season, 6 home runs. Pitch on the inside edge, 0-2. Ahead of that one, fouls it on the third base side. Oh, 2. And on his hands, it'll be another 0-2 count. Some fresh baseballs for Linus Baker. Now we're ready. Right back up the middle. I'm not so sure Fanning didn't think he had that one. Squared it up right back to the pitcher.
Now batting number 2. Cam Jones.
He got some leather on it.
He did. Nicked it. It's a good piece of hitting 0-2 though. Foul off a couple. Stick with it. Get the bat head out there and hit a line drive.
Here's Cam Jones, who doubled his last at bat, facing Fanning. One for 3 on the afternoon. Off the plate. So over. Jones, a senior. Transfer from Georgia State, 1-0. Two balls, no strikes. There's a strike. Getting back to first.
Throwing to first again. It's funny.
2 outs in the inning. Runner on for Cam Jones. Fanning delivers ball 3. That ball's lifted to center field. Serrano goes back and will close the mid on it just at the wall. So that'll do it for the Jackets. They still are on top of NC State. 8-3 our score. Jackets be facing Lanphier here, Drew Lanphier. 368, pair of home runs. Had a single back in the fourth, walked in the fifth. Swing and a miss. One ball, one strike to Lanphier. Big change of speeds. One ball, two strikes. Fouled back. By the way, got to give it to Gregory Street, the umpire, back out there. Took a little tending to. Came back out the next inning after taking a shot off the shin, as that one's bounced up into the crowd. Nice one-handed grab. Strike three called. Lanphier watches it. Cam Jones has his second strikeout.
Now batting number 3, Brandon Butterworth.
Almost the same pitch that's got Cozart last inning. Front door hard slider.
Here's Butterworth. One ball, no strikes to Butterworth. He's singled in the fifth as well. Takes a strike.
There's been any NIL contact, a little product maybe for the boys.
Yeah. That one bounces up. Two one. Ooh, almost hit him. Butterworth, a transfer from Western Carolina. Started 52 games for the Catamounts. And I guess that was ball 4. He hustles down to first. Noah Souls scheduled to hit, and he will.
Number 2,
286.
Souls.
First pitch to Souls is outside the zone, 1-0. Souls from Thomasville, North Carolina. Here's a strike. Drafted by the Diamondbacks out of high school. Nice note in his bio, Special Olympics volunteer, which is always interesting. What a play out of nowhere, Brocious.
Wow, great catch.
I didn't think there was a chance that wasn't going to drop. And Brocious chases it down.
Now batting number 6, Matt Hebner.
Great play.
Yeah, great angle to cut in on that ball. You could tell he was calling it early and knew he was going to be able to get there. Burris pulled up and was backing him up.
Chase Nixon was scheduled to bat. It's Matt Hevner. Hevner takes a strike. 174 on the season with a 2 home runs. Lincolnton, North Carolina. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Pulled the string right there.
Yeah, he did. 2 out, runner on. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning for Hill. And he holds NC off. He's had a good day at the plate. He had a single back in the 3rd and came around to score. And he walked in the 5th, came around to score. Takes a first pitch strike there to Hollis Fanning. You got to give credit to Fanning. He came in, gave a big home run, and then an extra base hit. He settled in nicely here.
He has. He has. They jumped on him quick right there, but he was able to compose himself, kind of regain it there, and give him some solid innings here. Trying to keep him in the ball game. Give him a chance to come back there in the 9th.
Checks the pitching watch. Is there like a cool name for that thing yet?
You know what? I do not know. Those are new to me.
Yeah. 0-2.
I like the way they speed it up, but I don't know if as a pitcher I'd want to look down at my wrist every time I got the ball back and
Right.
go that route.
One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Brocious. That's the way you start the inning if you're
Now,
Fanning.
Number 12, Bobby Marzlack.
It's his 2nd strikeout in this appearance. Ask him to move the bag off the mound. Here's Marzlack.
I always wondered if that actually affects a hitter.
Seeing stuff over there?
I don't know a guy that it ever bothered.
Yeah.
If you're locked in enough, especially a guy that's 6'8",
Yeah.
throwing up to you, that's not exactly in your sight line,
Yeah.
but I get it.
Well, I see all the jewelry and stuff that even college athletes wear. To me, it just seems like just extra stuff.
I didn't like playing with it, but I know a lot of guys did.
Okay.
The same thing. It's as you're running, it's bouncing up and hitting you in the
Yeah.
chin, and it's all over the place, flying around. Seen plenty of them break. Guys diving into bases and sliding into bases. I do like the way they look, though. I just wasn't comfortable in them.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Marzlack. Back-to-back strikeouts for Hollis Fanning.
Now batting number 6.
That'll bring up Carson Curse. Homer back in the 5th. First pitch strike.
But he is dialed in right now. His stuff has looked great all night long. He just missed with a couple there
Yeah.
right when he came in.
Just off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
86-mile-an-hour cutter. That looks like it's got about 12 to 18 inches of break on it. It's a good pitch.
Here's strike. Yep.
That was a good pitch right there. You dot the outside corner with that. It's going to be a tough day for righties.
See the rain coming down now. fouled off. It rained this morning. They actually moved this game up, which was supposed to start at 6 p.m. because of the pending rain. And I'm not so sure it's supposed to stop raining until later this evening. Two-two. Skied foul. Two balls, two strikes. That one's fouled off. And it's picking up. Got a piece of it.
Making him work right here.
Honest Baker needs a new battery of balls here. Saying pitch on. Looking up into that rainy skies. Put away by Falskin. And that'll be it. A 1-2-3. The pack three. Cam Hill on the mound facing Josh Hogue. Top of the order for the Wolfpack. I'll go for three. Swung on and missed.
Boy, ever since Cam Hill's come in this game, he looked like he's been on a mission.
Yeah.
He has been locked in, dialed in. Good innings.
Struck out two last inning. He's got a 1-2 count here to Hogue. And that ball is turned on and up into right field. He's going to stretch it to two. Rose is not going to get there. And it's a leadoff double for Hogue.
Way to get him going here in the ninth. Good piece of hitting. Lefty, lefty. Up and in heater.
Now batting for the Wolfpack, number 33.
Hit the barrel on it.
Yeah, he did.
Pennington.
Here's Pennington. Walked in the first, homered in the third, walked in the fifth, and struck out. .422 on the season for Pennington. Batting .483 with runners on. First pitch outside. Here's the 1-0. And there for a strike. Well, that one bounced up there, and I think it's going to say hit Pennington. That will send Hogue back to second base. Yeah, I think it bounces first.
Now batting, number 99.
Best way to get hit, huh?
Makarevich.
Yeah. Don't see that too often.
So, Makarevich. Takes a pitch inside. Makarevich walked in the first, fouled out in the third, flied out in the fifth, and popped out in the seventh. So kept him at bay. Matt Taylor's going to come out and talk to Hill, who's each batter he's faced this inning, he's gotten behind. This is a point. Look, you're up 8-3. Got to pepper the strike zone.
I agree. Perfect mound visit. Hey, take a deep breath. Regroup. We got this.
See Ellis
exactly
in there.
what he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, regroup. You've been dominant for 2 innings here. Nothing's changed. We're up 5. Fill the strike zone up and make these guys earn it.
Talk about leadership. Firing up your pitcher. Sometimes you got to tell it like it is, huh?
Yeah, you got to love that.
That was a transfer from Indiana behind the plate. Counts 1-0 to Makarevich. Down and in, 2-0. Can't find the zone there, 3-0. Waiting on deck is Cozart. Cozart's second on the team in home runs. And he'll bat with bases loaded. And here comes Danny Hall. So Cam Hill just kind of ran out of gas, and the Jackets will have to go to the bullpen with bases loaded and nobody out.
Sure, with that swing, that size, he's going to play at the next level. Really impressive to watch today. Good solid approach up there. Not even factoring in results, just looking at his setup, his approach.
Batting .365 with 5 home runs is Cozart. Bases loaded, nobody out. 8-3 score. First pitch in there for a strike. That's exactly what you need from Cam Jones. Tails away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cozart taps one at the line. It's going to be tough. Stays fair. 1 run will score. But the Jackets do record an out.
A really nice decision right there to pick that ball up. Thought for a second it looked like he was going to roll foul. Pulled up, ended up making the right decision, picking it up because that ball was going to stay fair.
Yep. Here's Eli Serrano.
It's good ground screw work.
Yeah.
Nice level baseline for you. So it was good ground screw, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Serrano bats, runners at second and third, 1 out. Pitch off the plate, 2-0. Stays away. Can't find the plate. 3-0. Kujavin talked about Serrano and the weight that he's gained, the muscle that he's gained in the offseason. Said he loves to play the game, plays it the right way. Had a huge jump in the fall and preseason. And there for a strike. Runs it full, 3-2.
Back-to-back 74-75. I wonder if almost just throwing some get me over strikes, change of speed, getting them off balance.
Kick and delivered to center field. Play is made by Brocious. Runner will tag from third. There's 2 outs. Makarevich will stay at second. Here's Lanfear.
Now batting number 15, Drew.
Batting with 2 outs here. Jackets trying to win their 6th straight in their first ACC contest of the season. Jones pitches. Off the mark. Here's a strike. Back-to-back strikes, 1-2. Cam Jones trying to close it out. Pitch high. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Foul back. A little tapper. Bichetti on to first, and the Jackets win. Georgia Tech had to come back from a 3-1 deficit. And they used the long ball once again.